This is my free-to-play Ultimate Ironman, and I'm on a journey to max every single free-to-play skill possible. Last episode we got the holy grail of free-to-play on this account, the Rune Scimitar. And of course in this episode we are going to test it out. I appreciate your guys' patience because these free-to-play videos take a long time to make. Let's get into it. We have started the prayer journey, and at Hill Giants I'm able to get around 5000 XP per hour. So I've been experimenting a bit again. One of the big 99s I need left on this account is prayer. So we need to start thinking about it. There we go. We just got 76 prayer. First level at the Hill Giants. I also started bringing strength potions because it is more efficient. I make an inventory like every 1 or 2 days and it lasts for a long time. So getting some extra DPS. This is also a good opportunity to stack some giant keys. And the law runes and nature runes are also very nice. There we go. We got 101 virtual strength level. Pay attention to my strength XP because it is gonna go up a lot the next weeks. Alright, I put my account at flesh crawlers in my downtime. I am going to be working on collecting bone fragments again. Last year we finished half of rune crafting and managed to get 92. And in order to get the other half of the rune crafting grind completed, I need around 30,000 bone fragments again. Because I really like to do body rune crafting and I need the fragments to teleport to Barbarian Village. And this is just generally like a really nice AFK activity. So we will also be spending a lot of time here. Okay, little change of plans. I want to test this fishing method in Camdozel. It is a prayer method actually. And since one of my main goals is prayer, I want to see how good this AFK activity is. I'm gonna be dropping all of the grubbies, keep all the other fish, and you can cook them and then offer them on an altar for prayer XP. So I'm really curious how this compares to Hill Giants because I haven't actually tested this on my account yet. Alright, here we go. You just cook them and then next to it is an altar. You can AFK the cooking, AFK the prayer. And this is pretty much the method. The fishing spot is right there. It's all pretty close to each other and big portion is AFKing. Like using everything on the altar and fishing is also AFK, so method might have potential if I want to AFK some prayer XP. The best method in free-to-play for prayer is actually burying bones in Boneyard, but it requires a lot of world hopping and a lot more clicking, and I can't really do that right now with the chunk account, so I'm looking for ways to passively get some XP basically. Alright, I tested an hour and it's almost 3000 prayer XP per hour. Which is not terrible, because it's super AFK, but I don't think it's worth it for, you know, the time. I think it's just better to wait until I can do Boneyard again and work on something else in the meantime, like flesh crawlers. So yeah, not bad, but I don't think it's good enough. I love learning new things and methods. That's why today's partner is perfect, boot.dev. Boot.dev teaches you how to code in a variety of different programming languages, and it does this by keeping coding interesting and gamifying the process. In boot.dev it's easy to understand. You get a lesson here with a description on the left, and on the right you solve it with the information you get. If you get stuck, you can use Boot the Wizard for help by asking a question. So let's try that. Alright, I think I know the answer. And there we go, we get some XP for that. The best way to learn coding is to write a lot of code yourself, which is what boot.dev is all about. Also check out the boot.dev leaderboards. You can see users complete lessons in real time and what everybody's working on. Over 100,000 lessons have been completed today already. There's no better time to get started than right now, so click my link in the description and use code VERF to get 25% off your first payment for boot.dev. There's a 30-day money back guarantee and you can try it out for free. And thanks to boot.dev for partnering with me again. There we go, just got 102 strength, already at 17.5 mil strength XP. 103 virtual level, getting close to 20 mil strength XP. And we are almost at 3000 bone fragments already. Just got 20 million strength XP. We are spending so much time here, but really trying to work on that bone fragment stack. My goal is to get 99 rune crafting on this account in 2026. So I'm trying to prepare that grind as much as I can. The reason I'm waiting with prayer and focusing on rune crafting is because they potentially are going to do an update next year where you can bury bones directly from the ground. And that's going to help the boneyard grind a lot because I don't have to pick up the bones first and then bury them. So that's going to be a lot of less clicks, which might potentially be a lot more doable when I play my chunk account. So That's why I'm gonna focus on runecrafting first. Level 77 prayer. Very nice. I'm just using all the XP lamps on prayer because, in my opinion, runecrafting is not the hardest skill in free-to-play. It's prayer. It's a lot easier for me, so I will be lamping prayer as much as I can. Level 104 strength. Another virtual level. Making some big gains. Alright, we just passed 5,000 bone fragments. About 1/6 of the way. Making some good progress. Just hit 25 mil hit points XP. I did get a lot of hit points XP from ranged, so that's a little bit higher than the strength. 105 strength. Already at nearly 24 million XP. Subscribe. Okay, I'm going to take a break. I still have these giant keys in my inventory. I want to try and complete Obor. That's one of my goals. I want to work on some collection log stuff, basically. Some free-to-play completionist stuff. There are still some pieces of content I've never done. And Obor is one of those bosses, so let's use all my giant keys. Something else I really want is a rune kite shield. And Obor is the only way to get one outside of smithing. So that would be a really nice little upgrade to get for like flesh crawlers. And I'm also going to do all the clue scrolls because I'm still missing some clue items. So yeah, I think it's a good time to do this. Okay, we got 2 tasks auto completed. That might be Brio. But I do want to complete all the combat achievements as well. Guess that's part of the completionist stuff. There we go. First overkill, relatively easy. Get a couple tasks there and we get a task for opening the chest. And that is the first casket as well. I'm gonna stack all the caskets from this grind and see how many I get. Probably get like a 50 clue opening. Alright, this should give me another task. Yes, but I don't think that's the right one. I think we have one more task left. Alright, this should get me it. There we go. Sleeping Giant. I only have to open the chest 5 times and then I have all the Obor stuff done. Alright, here we go. All the Obor combat achievements completed on the free-to-play account. Very nice. You can actually stack 4 clue scrolls in free-to-play. So I'm doing 4 Obor kills per trip and then I do all the clue scrolls and just repeat that process. One of the drops I'm using is the bone drop. It drops noted big bones, so that will be helping me a little bit with prayer again. I'm actually really liking this grind. This is like the perfect time for me to do this grind. Very nice. We got an extra giant key. We can get a giant key from the boss and also from the chest, so we can extend the keys a bit. Alright, there we go. Got a key from the boss as well. There we go. The last key. 51 Obor KC. Almost 50 clue scrolls as well. We didn't get a rune kite shield or the Obor club, unfortunately. And there we go. That is the beginner clue scroll stack. Not bad. Let's go open it. Let's see if we get anything new. Okay, we got some ornament kits. That's one of the things I really wanted. I think I'm gonna go with the Zemi one. Okay, I do know we need some sandwich lady. And that's unfortunately the wrong piece. We need the top and the bottom, the monk legs and the pickaxe. Alright, and that was the opening. Unfortunately, nothing new, but we did get some ornament kits. Back to training. There we go. Just hit 25 million strength XP and we have over 7,500 bone fragments now. Making some really good progress. Alright, we are back at Hill Giants. I am ranging the Hill Giants this time because it's a little bit more chill. I want to really complete the Obor grind. I want to get that rune kite shield, get some collection log slots, do more clue scrolls. So we're gonna grind out Hill Giants for a few more weeks and try and get some more collection log progress. Had a bit of AFK time and there is 8,000 bone fragments. Alright, we have 95 clue scrolls so far and 45 giant keys. Let's use up the stack of keys again and see if we get anything. I'm actually going to open these clue scrolls because it will get me to exactly 400 total. And let's see if we can get any items. Oh, yes. Okay, good start, good start. Nice. Alright. Yay! Okay, alright. There we go. I just asked for it. There's the legs. Beautiful. Okay. honestly not a bad opening. And there is 400 clue scrolls. We did get 2 new items. That was a very nice opening. Got some other nice items that we can drop to the viewers. These shoulder parrots have a decent bit of value. And my next goal is actually to get 200 more beginner clues, because that will give me the free-to-play Explorer emote, which requires 600 beginner clues. So that's, I guess, a little bit of completionist content. And I still need some lock slots. And I still need to do Obor, because I still haven't gotten the items. So we're gonna combine all of those goals and see how it goes. I just got 106 strength, 26 million XP as well. Very nice. Got another prayer level 78 prayer from the Hill Giants. We had 65 keys and 56 clue scrolls. If we have a combined number of around 200, then we can start using the keys and get that 200 stack. Alright, it is a couple days later. We have 89 giant keys and 104 clue scrolls already. So I'm gonna use these giant keys and that should get me to 200 clue scroll stack. And hopefully we get some collection lock slots as well. Yes, 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 yes. There's the kite shield. Yes. Goodbye, Eddie Kite. And I got a giant key as well. Beautiful. Yes, we got it. 76. 76 KC for the shield. Oh, that looks actually so much better. There we go. 100 Obor KC. Nice progress. Yes, 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 yes. 108 KC for the Hill Giant Club. That is slightly under drop rate. That's it, man. That is... Basically, that's Obor completed. Yeah, that's everything from Obor I can get. We got the kite shield. We got the Giant Club. We green lock Obor. And we complete all the combat achievements as well. So, that's basically the last time I'm doing Obor. I'm gonna finish up these keys. And get to the 200 clue scroll stack. Alright, here we go. Finally, I'm so done with these clue scrolls. I've been doing clue scrolls for several days. There is the 200 beginner clue scroll stack, which is exactly enough for me to complete the emote and hopefully get some items. So, gonna open this. I'm mostly hoping for the pickaxe because that's the most difficult item to get. So let's see. This is what the lock looks like. The pickaxe is about 1 in 400 clue scrolls. And we need the sandwich lady top as well. Come on. There we go. The final clue scroll. We didn't get any new item. But we did get the explore emote. There we go. Sailing prep. Man, that hurts a little bit. I'm 1.5 times dry on the pickaxe and we didn't get the sandwich lady top. That's unfortunate. But we do have the emote, so that's pretty cool. I think I'm going to take a long break from clue scrolls. We did finish Obor. I have a lot of other goals as well. We could do this same thing for Brio in the future too. Brio is going to give a lot of clue scrolls as well. And I still need to get the essence. So maybe that's another collection log project. I think I'm going back to flash crawlers and start working on that 99 rune crafting again. Collection logging can be pretty brutal and free to play, not gonna lie. 107 strength. Beautiful, we're getting close to 30 million XP and 10,000 bone fragments. There we go. 10k bone fragments. We are about 1/3 of the way to finishing the 99 rune crafting prep. 30 million strength XP. Beautiful. There we go. 108 strength. I have gotten so much strength XP lately. I don't even know. I think we've gotten like over 99 strength in the last few weeks. The bone fragment stack is also looking good. Let's keep grinding. Just got a quizmaster. I've opened an insane amount of these boxes and I just never get the steel baguette. We have almost 7,000 hours playtime on this account without a steel baguette. And my chunk account has almost 11,000 hours playtime, also without a steel baguette. This item is brutal, man. Like, getting this item on the collection log is just so insanely RNG based. I think if I get the steel baguette, I will be completing everything on the log in free-to-play. That's kind of a goal for myself. So hopefully we get it before maxing. Thank you so much for watching. We got an insane amount of progress this video. Next free-to-play video, we should be ready to start the 9-hour rune crafting grind, I think. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys soon with another video and chunk rules.